Let's play the game. Bosch finally has 100 or MP. We'll call it EP. I played a game recently that has EP instead of MP. Oh no.
Ooh, smells less like a capital, more like a sewer.
Even empires have need of sewers. The runoff from Arcades proper pools here, those who lack papers to live in the city itself. The mighty who have fallen, and the fallen who would be mighty. Their eyes never leave Arcades.
I guess it must be a lot nicer than this place.
Oh, to be sure. Arcades reeks of a different filth. Let's be off. We can follow our noses to Draclo.
What's up? Old Arcades. Does Village sell dark? That is a question I have no idea. It's like, where's the shopkeeper? They're saying a lot of things. Move past traps. Float. Improves potency of restorative items such as potions. Doubles experience earned. So, this is one of those things, I think I wrote down as one of my thoughts for this game that the descriptions for like the license board is just not helpful, but sometimes the items are just not helpful. Actually, there's a lot of situations where the item's not helpful. Maybe I should write this down too. Like this one. Does it improve the restorative items that that particular character is using on other people? Or does it improve the restorative items that are used on that particular character that has this particular accessory equipped? Is it both? You know? It's I just need more information. Remove stop. We're gonna buy some of those because if you're selling those to me now, I should be very concerned. We can buy remedies. Cannot buy ethers. I finally checked 28 high potions. Holy cow. Arcadian Vulgar. I do have the ability to cast Dark, by the way, on Ash. Maybe Penelo? I mean, I don't really have anywhere to go on Penelo other than improving magic at this point, so that might be where I go from here. Old but dignified fowl. How do you dignify a fowl? Oh, I guess maybe that's what sports commentators do. You know, they see a foul and they're like, you know what? He pushed him to the ground, but it was a good push. He sought to play. I'm not reading that. Said he'll take you far away. A gourmet tour he promised us. But all we've had is curds and whey. The Mughals ate. And they drank. I was gonna say, is there a reason why I look around in town for treasure chests? But there have been examples of treasure chests spawning in towns. Specifically, the lower portion of Rabanastre. But I don't think I've seen treasure chests in towns since then. Entering the capital, you have credentials? I have. Well, I don't see any. You can't just throw open our gates to you vulgars, you know, especially not the lying kind. Away with you. Well, there's a sight for sore eyes. Didn't think I'd be seeing you again, not here. Oh, wonderful. Enter the Street Ear. A pirate would do well to smile, wouldn't want to sour his reputation. You know this guy? An old friend. He's a street ear, a peddler of rumor and hearsay by the name of Jules. He'd bite a gill given him by his own mother, and shave it by half to pay her for her funeral. Sometimes an ear with tight purse strings the order of the day, like when a pirate decides he fancies going up in the world. To the city? You know a way. In Arcades, knowledge is power, and power has a way of opening doors, boy. Now, a fool will buy a sack of feathers for his pillow, but a wise man will buy the whole stinking cockatrice and get his fill of meat into the bargain. So, wise man, how does 1500 sound? Nah. You would do well to learn the ways of the world, boy, lest the world have its way with you. Okay. Can't haggle with the guy. Do I even have anything to sell? Yeah, I do. Okay. Bright boy, you learn fast. I call this meeting to order. Tell me, boy, heard any rumors in town? I heard much of anything. I need to hear before I talk. A boy would do well to see what his ears can pick up off the streets. Oh boy. So, not only do I have to pay you, but I have to go and do all the work. City's just up these stairs. Me head says all I've got to do is walk up 'em, but me feet are trembling, what with the assassination and all. Spent some time in the city once, gathering up all the information I could lay me hands on. But it turns out some of it weren't true, and before long I ended up back down here. Plans to go to the city with my beau. B-O. I think it's pronounced beau, but he's kept me waiting for hours. I expect he's lost. He's so provincial. Is that enough information for you? Some lady lost her beau. People around here? they're the ones. They're the ones Watt didn't make it up there. What? Dregs, dropouts. How I tire of the vulgar life, but I'll get out. Okay, well. This doesn't show me where everybody is. Guess I'll talk to everybody. Best not speak to me, lest my ill luck rub off on you. I lost everything, everything. Ah, if I'd only had the right information. That's when everything went left. Come to hear a tale, perhaps. There is a lot to be learned from the stories of the past. A lot of youngsters seem to have forgotten. To your peril, you should show a little more respect for fairy tales. Going on from here. On from here's Arcades. You go there, you'd best watch yourself. People there, they'd pluck the feathers from a living chocobo if they thought they could make a profit on them. I'd turn back if I was you. Don't think you can look down on me. I'm saving me gill to get out of here, and up there, why, I've got a bag full of coin put aside already. That is, I had a bag full of coin till someone came along and stole it. I was sure it'd be safe as houses in that barrel, too. Come on, man. In a barrel? This is a proper gent. You think you might not stare at me? I'm in the midst of a very important conversation. Otto. Like the only person that has a name. Gonna go up to Arcades, perchance. I know the type. All hopes and dreams, but never any knowledge. You wouldn't venture into battle without a blade, am I right? To go to the city without the proper knowledge, why, 'tis the same thing. And I'll tell you something else. Something else. It was knowledge that brought them senators to their knees, and that's the truth. Don't want to go to the city. And Gran's got me worried. She keeps on talking about going to the city and making her fortune. Making her fortune? She's old. He's old. Me, I'm ready to begin a new life in the city, that's for sure. I've been tricked out of all I owned before, but this time I'll go prepared. Tell you a secret, but it stays between us two, right? I spied something incredible just now. What? Wouldn't you like to know? It was a bag of coin, just thrown in a barrel it was. With a hoard like that, the city'll be me oyster. Now don't go telling anyone, you hear? I'm gonna go tell them. I know who it is. Alright, you don't want to know. Know where the Alley of Muted Sighs got her name. See, there's two kinds of people here. Them as want to go up to the city, and them as want to keep those people down here where they belong, telling them lies, and spreading misinformation to confuse them. Them poor ones, what never made it up, they're the ones what are seeing. See? Or sighing. Sighting? I don't know. You weren't headed up to the city, were you? What? Hello there. Don't bother trying to talk to her. My sister's not stopped looking off into the distance since her fellow went up to the city. I don't know, I feel like y'all could probably Get some climbing lessons. Just climb up there. There's like a broom sweeping sound. And I guess it's coming from the game. I'm told that joining the Watch is a good way to get on in the world. Yet others tell me it's a hard life, full of hard choices. What to do? What to be? That's the problem with having too much information. 'Tis difficult to make up your mind. See that bridge up there? On the far side of that is the Imperial City of Arcades. When I get a bit bigger, I'm going to be a soldier there. Keep thinking that. Oh. Spoken to you. That Sieg over there seems a bit dodgy. He says he's a merchant of some sort, but I haven't seen him peddling any wares. Oh, you there. You look like someone who knows a good deal when he sees it. So how's about some Moogles then, eh? Got 8 of them, discount if you take the lot. It's a bargain. They're cute, they dance. I'm off tomorrow to Destiny. Mark my words, I'll be the richest man in Arcades soon, and I'll bring you a diamond big enough to prove it. So soon? No, I knew 'twould come in time. Spare me the diamond. Just stay true. I'll be waiting. Oh, turning down a diamond? Once she gets going, she don't half go on. I only hope her granddad sets her straight. Ain't my place to worry about it, I suppose. My granddaughter claims she's been seen a great airship. Of course, I thought it was the Alexander, that being the biggest I know of, but her description. Mayhap they've made a new, bigger airship now. This geezer? He ain't dead. Not by a stretch. Huh? He was a soldier once. Made it pretty far, it seems. Lived a full life, if you ask me. 'Tis good to be home. Those who went up to the city and never came back, they either made it or fell by the wayside forgotten, but not me. I'm bloomin' hungry. Me mum and me gran keep telling me that sittin's best when you're hungry, but it don't seem to be working for me. Maybe if I have a chat with me mum, I'll forget about me empty belly, or maybe not. I'm bloomin' hungry. Bloomin'. How much more do we gotta go? Who am I? Ain't it plain to see? I'm one of the many what tried to make it up into the city and fell back down here. If only I hadn't signed that paper. Yeah, I wasn't ardent with the rest of them. All it took was one broker, one binding agreement, and nary a scruple in sight. If I find him, I'll... And did you want something? Oh, how did I get to the city? Up these stairs, then off to the west. Entrance up there. Better be prepared, mate. Your dad's the head of one of them big entry prizes up in the city. I mean, he was the head. He ain't... Why do they capitalize the E? You know what? Never mind. He ain't the head no more. There's lots of them around here. Them used to be heads, I mean. Sometimes it's very difficult to interpret what these people are trying to say. Do you wonder why I sat here doing not day, come day go? I've done me best for the Empire, and that's why I've earned me rest. Don't you ever fancy a rest, young'un? Do fancy a rest. You have business with us. I'll tell you straight out. we've no money, so don't even bother trying to relieve us of it. I played many a man false in the city, so I did. Of course, I was being played just the same, though I didn't know it. I've ruined so many men, 'tis all I can do now to hide myself here and hope I don't run into any former clients. What am I doing? Gathering tidbits of knowledge, that's what. Think I got bags of time like you oldies? 'Cause I ain't. Brother mine, if we'd only bought them cockatrices when we had the chance, why, we'd be rich men today, so we would. Brother mine, cockatrice meat's not half as tasty as they'd have you believe. This recent interest in them's a fad, you mark my words. Cockatrices or no, our fate's the same. A dignified fowl. Can I talk to these people? What can you catch here? Well, lots of things, I suppose. Depends on what you're fishing for. Me, I'm fishing for my past, for the fire of my youth. What? No, you cannot feed a family with the past, but you can keep yourself warm at night. Headed to the city, are ye? Going to be a soldier like the rest of them. I wish you luck. You go up there, you die a little inside. Aye, a part of you goes cold and black, just like them senators. I'd stay down here if I were you. Now, that's a face I dislike. It's the eyes, beady, shiny. Eyes that see but never show. You know the sort. Whom do I speak of? Vayne, of course. Only a man like that could do what he's done, killing his own two brothers in cold blood for opposing the Emperor. Welcome to Arcades. Old Arcades, that is. People here, they all took their dreams up to the city, had them stripped away, and fell back down. Yours is an unfamiliar face. If you're here hoping to go up to the city, best find yourself information that's like to interest the ardents and gentry. Word travels fast in this town. New information is born, grows old, and dies in a day. The Emperor's assassination. Ancient history, my friend. And to buy information or perhaps to sell, knowledge is what makes this town work. Why, if I had a gill or a chop to spare, I'd make an offer for what you know right now. Joke's on you, I know nothing. This is new. Plenty of worms come up out of the ground here, but not many of them are the sort with two legs. Come to make your fortune in the capital. A word of advice. Worms turn back while you've still some gill to your name. Alright, I've talked to literally everybody. This guy can't afford a ship back to Rabanastre. Go ahead and sell some stuff, though. What you got for me? What you got for me? What you got for me? Forked spear. Warped blade. I'm gonna hold off on this warped blade for now. Warped blade. What could it possibly be? Chances of it being a sword is probably not very high. I don't know. You know what? He's not to play, so don't take you far away. The gourmet tour he promised us, but all we've had is curds and whey. How much do these suckers cost? Tell me how much they cost. I could put 8 Moogles to work. They could start up an information network for me. They could buy and sell items to make me money. They could form a dance troupe and make me money. All they gotta do is make me money. They will be paid handsomely for their work. Alright, Suckafoo. I talked to everybody. And I paid you 1.5. Actually, I did hear about a Sieg selling Moogles. Moogle trading, you don't say. Boy has seen the dancing Moogles. Go and tell them what you just told me. Do it, boy. Or to it, boy, to it. This is one of those scenarios where I wish, you know, he met me as soon as I walked out of the thing. It just would have been a little bit easier. But alas. Also, I think the Moogles already know that they're going to be sold. Now we hear we're to be sold, but that is not what we were told. Told them that they're being sold. Oh, I did not mention this week, but those sausages that I got and cooked on Friday, they were actually, I'm eaten by themselves. They were but I made the Mexican rice with them too. Put them in the Mexican rice after the rice was done, you know, just, you know, on top. And it was actually pretty good. I might buy them again. They're $8 though. A lot of Suckafoo money. Where'd this Suckafoo go? I'm not. Where'd the Suckafoo go? Oh, there you are. Well, just as I told you. Good boy. Not sure what any of this has to do with going up in the world. Oh, witness the power of knowledge, my boy. See? It begins. Hey, Brawl, Brawl, the Moogles are rioting. Another chance. Thanks, Jules. I thought you'd go for such a meager price. Pirates should know that words are worth gil, uncountable. Here's some words for you. The prodigal Bonanza sons come back to the Imperial Roost. See? Words of much value, these. Bah. Alright, time to do some fat shopping.
You're gaping like a fish out of water.
I'm just checking out the city. Even if it is the Empire.
You've changed, Vaughn. You were always marching to your own beat. Almost like you were impatient, even. In a good way.
Maybe it's because I've seen more now. Never imagined I'd ever come this far away from home. Hey, Lars is here in the city, isn't he? He's a tough one. I wonder how he's doing.
You always were a soft touch, Vaughn. You know what's amazing? I always thought I'd go my whole life without meeting people like the Princess or Lord Larsa. And here we are in the capital.
I know. It's a little over my head sometimes.
Good, Vaughn. You've come to understand the difficulties of serving royalty.
Hey, I'm just along for the ride.
That wasn't a complaint, was it, Bosch?
Right. Let's get moving.
Hey, don't change the subject.
Right.
Alrighty. Where my thugs at? We go our separate ways here, Vaughn. I have some business to attend to. We'll meet again later. Oh. Huh? Hey. Well. I guess, party members will be leaving. Assuming he doesn't come back, it's a good thing. And he was not in my party. Also, I would have to shop for him and not even know what I need to shop for him. Be a lot of work. Let's see if this place sells ethers. There's gotta be a way to acquire ethers. No, that doesn't involve pissing off Nas, that is. X potions. X potions are new. They're giga expensive. Chop Master. Trade pine chops for sandalwood. What are pine and sandalwood chops? Here in Arcades, people spend their whole lives trying to get their hands on pine chops, and if they're lucky, a chop of fine sandalwood. Gil, they're only good for the buying and selling of goods. You can have all the gil in the world, but it won't buy you respect. Only chops of pine or a chop of sandal will win you that. See, the chops represent your contribution to the greater good of the Empire. Common citizens might come by pinewood chops enough during their daily lives, but it takes a soldier or some great deed to earn sandalwood. Like you haven't got any of that. Sure you belong here in the city. I just wanted to see what you could get for it, but alright. My loud. Honestly, these people, they come up from the country and they stare and they stare. But do they buy? Never. I mean, they lack the necessary coin. Oh, but I do grow weary of this. My loud. Chomp chomp. How many chops can a chopper chomp if a chopper chops chops? And a dryad asking the correct question. I'm gonna go over here and save. Hoping the save crystal would be outside of this building. Save myself a loading screen. I was gonna say, you know, I was hoping there would be a teleport crystal here, but there probably is somewhere. Alright, so we got gambits. Go somewhere else. The other stuff. Still really nothing that I want. I'll just buy this to buy that. I'm not really inspired by it. So you got Chop Masters on... in every shop, I guess. Let's see, do I want to go up? No, I want to go this way. Looking for, well, the other shops. And there's weapons. What are you selling? I had a dream last night that I had, oh, this is an armor seller too. That I had, psychokinetic abilities. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Invisible. Interesting. Claymore. This. Is way better than the Kiku Ichimonji. If I swapped from ninja swords to claymores, would we really be doing that much more damage? It would be a huge investment. The warped blade. So strong is the substance of this blade, the warp in its edge could not be mended. Some diamanda. Right, some platinum. Oh, 13 defense. I'm gonna have to buy those. Ooh, this gives magic evade as well? Yo. Pretty cool. Alright. Not quite ready yet. Need to find the teleport crystal. I'm hoping it's fairly close by. I want to buy the warped blade. I have a feeling that it's like a ninja sword or a dagger or something like that. Brings me great concern. I don't want to spend, 11,000 money on a weapon that I'm not going to use. Oh, okay. We just... I'm gonna buy Eroga. I think I'm gonna be content with that. Hey, Zerodine90. Good morning to you as well. Oh yeah, I was gonna use somebody. Somebody was going to be my accessory person. Or, one of these things. But I should probably save before I do that, but I'll go check these, techniques. Just to see, Actually, hold on. Do these tell me what they do? Yes, they do. So I don't actually need to go check. But we're here. Check. You would open with a pun, but you did not purchase the license for that today. Ah, that's unfortunate, Mr. JRPG. Sounds like you don't have the chops for this kind of thing. Hello. Bone Crusher, Shades of Black. Inflict one foe with any status effects on the user. Very interesting. Alrighty. Maybe there isn't going to be a teleport crystal here. Only those with 9 or more chops may ride this cab, boy. Nothing personal, I assure you. A chop? What's that? If you lack a chop, you pay coin. That's 1,000,000 gil, thank you. What? That's crazy. Having a spot of trouble, are we? I have a message from Master Balthier. He's waiting in Central. Says to come quickly. On this, but we need a chop. What is a chop, anyway? When a boy wants information, that's right. A boy pays. I have some other things that I need to do. A bit late in the game to be pinching Gil, isn't it? Yeah, you stay there. Alright. I'm gonna go walk all the way to the save point. So I can walk all the way back. What would they expect the player to do if they didn't have the money in this particular scenario? Walk out of Arcades all the way down to the whatchamacallit place and fight some monsters until they can get 2,500 gil? You know? Oh, well, I'll do that afterwards. Just thinking to myself, maybe I should, do the license thing now, but I feel pretty confident that this blade is not going to be a sword. Diamond sword. Diamond sword. That's just the next one over for me. So right now we could buy platinum and I think bastard swords. Is this actually a good thing for me? All the way over there. You know, if I ever... You know, I had this problem with another game, too. Where they had, like, crafting benches or something like that. And they were always so far away from the shops that I needed to buy the crafting materials from. You know, I'm not saying this is the correct way to do things, but if I made a game I sure hope I would put the save point in the middle of all the shops, and I'd have all the shops in the same area. I know it's probably not offering very much variety and, you know, explore the town and all that, but sometimes it's just kind of annoying to walk the entire freaking city. Alright, so yeah, this was the next one up, and yeah, you know what, I'll take it. I'm actually very surprised that it was a sword. Now the question is, do I go for the claymore? Do I just go for the Kiki Ichimonji? Decisions. Decisions. Alright, a three-pronged spear. The three-pronged spear. Trident. Okay. I don't think tridents are available right now. Maybe they are. Do I give the diamond sword? Or I'd probably give it to Bosch. Chick Slice is going to be spending most of her time not hitting things. Death. I believe we have access to diamond right now. Or is it the one or the one after diamond? One after diamond. Platinum. Oh, them dogs. Bark, 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 bark. Alright, so we gotta buy both of you platinum. That's 18,000 each. Well, I'm gonna pull that off. So that would be the Kiku Ichimonji. I believe the next great sword is right here. If I remember correctly. I think the next katana is here. I do admit that I'm not particularly happy with katanas right now. But the investment to go great swords is pretty high. I'd have to get all the battle lores. There's like one right there. Another one there. There's a decent chunk of them running around here, and that's a lot. And I don't even know if it'll even make a difference. And on top of that, I'd probably have to redo all of this, because having all that magic gear wouldn't necessarily be the greatest of help. But I want to try it out. Maybe right now is not the time to try it out, but should be a consideration for the future. Okay. Do that. Need to find an accessory seller. What kind of accessories? Get my hands on. How much money does that leave me? So I need just a little bit more for the magic resist. But I also need to improve Pinello's gear, which isn't that much of an upgrade. Yeah, I use this to buy a weapon. I guess it's gonna be that. Platinum sword is pretty good. I think we're just gonna go with that though. I'll just have to keep in mind that I have a claymore. The back pocket. Yeah. I also don't know, like, we're just now getting access to great swords, so who knows when we'll get access to these. It might just be a better progression path to work with katanas. For now. Oh yeah, I was gonna buy you new gear, wasn't I? I think it was the Hypno Crown and Jade thing. Alright, we keep the blood sword. Sell that. And that's all. Alright. Let's go save. I'll save. I will check out the license board for the techniques, and then I will reload after I look at all the techniques, or a good chunk of them, and then we'll give this guy his money, figure out what we're gonna do to get some chops. Thought this person was standing in the wall, and I was like, what are you doing? I'll use Fran, because Fran has more. Let's see. Use gear. Revive. Fully consumes user's HP, reviving and fully restoring HP of one KO'd ally. Interesting. Guild toss. Thousand needles. Expose. See, I would like to get access to that. Damage that increases with successive hits. Attack only available when blind. Barrel strike. Oh, additional to... Wow, that one's really far away. I feel like we've gotten access to that one really early. Bone Crusher as well. One's foe's strength. Are 2 feral strikes. Ooh. Telekinesis. When do I get access to telekinesis? Alright, hold on. Did I walk inside? I did walk inside. There was no telekinesis there. What? I guess I'm going to mark in this load. Like the fade to black load, I guess.